Hi, I'm Daniel Bogdanov from Keysight, and today we're going to take a quick look at some of the key capabilities of the InfiniiVision 4000X series oscilloscopes. These scopes come in bandwidths ranging from 200 MHz up to 1.5 GHz and have 2 or 4 analog channels. You can also get an MSO model, which comes with an additional 16 digital channels. One of my favorite things about this scope is the 12.1-inch capacitive touchscreen, which gives you some really useful touch functionality. You can quickly navigate through menus, adjust your signals, move cursors, and type in annotations and numerical values. You no longer have to type with the knob like you're entering a high score in an old arcade game. You can also zoom in on an area of the screen or even set up a zone trigger. Simply draw a box on the signal you want to isolate and the scope will do the work for you. All of this is powered by the Keysight custom MegaZoom 4 ASIC processor. Unlike scopes that use off-the-shelf processors, this custom ASIC processor is designed specifically for our oscilloscopes. That means you get a snappy UI and an uncompromised waveform update rate, even under the most processor-heavy conditions. With a lot of scopes, if you turn up the memory depth, turn on analysis applications, digital channels, or decode serial buses, the waveform update rate and UI performance suffer. That's not the case with the 4000X. These scopes can capture over 1 million waveforms per second. A high waveform update rate is key if you're working with intermittent or hard to capture signals. It reduces the oscilloscope's blind time, giving you a much higher chance of capturing elusive glitches in signals. Segmented memory is another way you can capture infrequent signals. With segmented memory, you can be smart with how you allocate your memory. Normally, a scope will capture all of its data around a single trigger point. But what if you have something like this RF chirp? You don't care about the data around it, you only care about the chirp. Segmented memory allows you to capture data only around a trigger and ignores unwanted signal data. You can capture up to 1,000 pulses over minutes, hours, or days of time. If you're short on bench space, the 4000X comes with 2 optional integrated 20 MHz waveform generators, a patented 3-digit voltmeter, and a 5-digit frequency counter. If you work with serial buses, the 4000X's built-in hardware decoding with Lister is an invaluable tool. You can decode up to 2 serial buses at a time using either the analog or the MSO digital channels. You can trigger on errors, specific packet types or packet data, and navigate through your bus using the built-in Lister. Simply touch the packet you want to view and it will automatically get centered on the screen. You can even combine it with segmented memory for deeper analysis. Another helpful debugging tool is the FFT. On the 4000X, your FFT and analog channels are time correlated. You can also make gated FFT measurements using cursors or the zoom mode. This allows you to analyze the frequency components of specific portions of your signal. You can also identify and search for frequency peaks. With the optional frequency response analysis app, you can use the built-in WaveGen and an analog channel to automatically get a Bode plot of your system. You can see both gain and phase versus frequency. The control loop response capability is also built into the power measurements and analysis application, which has a full suite of power measurements and analysis capabilities. Finally, the hardware-accelerated mask testing capabilities allow you to automatically set up a mask based on the on-screen signals and run up to 270,000 tests per second. You can also connect and control the scope using BenchView or any HTML5 browser. And the 4000X is bandwidth upgradable, so you can buy the bandwidth you need today and upgrade to a higher bandwidth down the road without any extra upcharge. You can also add any options with just a license key. For configuration questions or a demo, contact your local Keysight representative at www.keysight.com/find/contact us. You can also find the datasheet or get a quote from the 4000X webpage. Thanks for watching.